I have been seeing a trend online from last few years where some people, some YouTubers on the internet are trying to portray introverts in a way that they are really cool, very mysterious people, and all of the extroverts in the world just can't help but notice them. Like either extroverts are really impressed by them, or they think that the introverts are really mysterious, or they are afraid of the introverts, or something like that. And I just want to tell you, as quite an extroverted person, that that is complete bullshit. Let me tell you why. Let me draw a scenario for you. Let's say you are a person walking down the road, and as you're walking down the road, you come across a stranger who is walking past you. He's coming from the different direction, the direction that you're going in. He comes close to you and he walks past you. Now let me ask you, what would you think of that person? Would you think that that person was like, whoa, whoa, what the fuck was he thinking? What must he have been thinking when he walked past me? No, you would not give a shit what he was thinking. He was just a stranger who walked past you. You would not care. So, to an extrovert, an introvert is like that stranger, but all of the time. That's what extroverts think of introverts. And this idea that an extrovert would give a shit what an introvert is thinking when he's sitting all quiet and shit is completely ridiculous, because let me again draw some scenarios for you. Let's say I am an extrovert, and I go to a party, and I'm going there to be with my friends and to enjoy a nice evening. And there is an introvert person who is sitting in a corner. I don't know that person. What do you think I would think? Would I be standing there and thinking, "Oh, this introvert person, he's so quiet, he's sitting in a corner. What must he be thinking? What must he be thinking?" I would not give a shit. Nobody would give a shit about him. I will just look at him and see that, a random person that I don't know is sitting in that corner, and I would not give a shit about him. And I will focus on talking to my friends, interacting with my friends, and interacting with their friends, and just enjoying my evening. Let me give you another example. Let's say I am in a classroom, I have a bunch of friends, and there is a classmate of mine, and he's sitting in a corner while my friends and I are having fun listening to the lecture and cracking jokes with each other. And a random introvert person is sitting in a corner, right? Let's say not in a corner, or on a front bench or a front seat. What would I think of him? Nothing. Why would I give a shit what he's thinking? I am focused on doing what I am doing. I don't have time to think what he's thinking. That's stupid. And also, there is this idea that extroverts are very intimidated by introverts because there are a bunch of delusional reasons. Number one is that they're very knowledgeable on history, arts, and all that, other subjects. Most of the extroverts, generally speaking, they don't think that that is an intimidating trait. People just think that you're a fucking nerd. It's not. I'm not saying that it's a problem that you're a nerd. It's fine if you're a nerd. I don't care. It's your life. But that's how we're going to perceive you. We're going to think that you're a nerd. Who's very knowledgeable about different things. You're very geeky. We're not going to look at you and think, oh, this person is so. I'm so afraid of this person. No one cares. And the second reason I've heard is that extroverts tend to be afraid of introverts because introverts tend to be very honest. First of all, that's a generalization. There is no proof that introverts are more honest than extroverts. Extroverts can be honest too. The only reason I would give a shit about an introvert without knowing them would be if that introvert was very good looking. Let's say, a girl was very pretty, or he was a handsome man, or then I would give a shit about him because he's physically attractive. I might give a shit about an introvert if he has a very strong reputation, for something. Let's say he's the top guy in my office, or the top student in the classroom, or he's very good at basketball or something like that. Then I would give a shit about him. I would look at him and I would recognize that he has a good reputation. He's a good guy. He's skilled at whatever his field is. But then again, I still wouldn't give a shit what he's doing while he's sitting quietly in a corner. So all of this comes down to the fact that there are a lot of introverts on the internet, and there are some people who want to capitalize on that, and they do so by making them delusional, that somehow they have higher self-worth just because they're introverts. And an introvert is nothing. What is an introvert? Introvert is just somebody who is quiet. you know from the perspective of an extrovert person, I'm not saying that's what defines an introvert, begin all and all. I know introvert is more than that, but from an extroverted person's point of view, an introvert person is just a quiet person. That's it. That's all we think about them.